Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, y'all. So I ended up watching Colorado's game late last night. They went up against Washington State. And this was a really tough loss for Colorado. They were down 14-0 really within the first 5 minutes. Shedeur took a really good shot, and that was one of the things that I saw. And when he fumbled the ball, they ran it back for a touchdown. So then they down 14-0. And Shedeur has gotten a lot of criticism for holding the ball maybe just a tad bit too long. But then they rally back, and Shedeur throws to Travis Hunter in the first quarter for a touchdown. Then it scores 14-7. Well, immediately after that, Colorado kicks the ball off to Washington State, and Washington State runs it back for a touchdown. So now they're up 21-7. And then from there, the things just seem to unravel. In the second quarter, Washington State scores 21 unanswered points, so on Colorado. And Shedeur also went into the locker room with an apparent injury. It appears to be with his arm. And it just ended up getting bad. And by the end of the third quarter, the score was 56-7, Washington State. Now, Colorado did end up coming back, and they ended up scoring. However, by that point, the game was already won, and they ended up losing 14-56. Man, my takeaway, it was a really tough game. I mean, the offense hasn't done a great job at all at protecting Shedeur, and unfortunately, you can only take so many shots, and you're going to end up getting hurt. The defense, it seems like the defense can't really stop the pass game or really even the run game at times. And this is what happens when it's your first year and you really can't build the program like you necessarily want to, and it just takes time. You got to go through growing pains, and yeah, when they won the first 3 games, they was America's team, and I even thought they would win a bowl game, but they've even been eliminated from that. And a lot comes with that, and you never know. Some of the players could have gotten big into the light as far as being so popular at Colorado, but when you don't win, a lot of people, they'll jump off the bandwagon. But I do think that they'll be okay. Coach Prime did seem like he was really under the weather. He did mention that at his press conference. And they got, one more game to go against Utah, and then that'll be the end of their season. I think they'll be fine. Like I said, a lot of people are kicking them while they're down, and you got to go through fire. I knew it was gonna be a tough season. Again, I thought they might be able to get to a bowl game, but at least this year they won't. What's next? They go up against, like I said, Utah. After that, Coach Prime's going to hit the recruiting trail. Don't be surprised if you see players transfer out, but don't be surprised if you start seeing him get a lot of commits and or a lot of players in the transfer portal. I know that they made a coaching change there, so don't be surprised if you see more changes coming. But they'll be all right. It's just a rough first year. You gotta go through the storm first. Get your players in. Have them buy into the program. Have players get used to being in the spotlight, and everything will be okay. Like I said, for his naysayers, I mean, you can't be mad. They won one game last year, and this year they won 4 games. And they brought a whole lot of spotlight to Colorado. And sooner than later, they're going to be winning on the recruiting trail. So that's just my quick thoughts about the game. What y'all think?